Most planes end their lives in a desert graveyard, stripped for parts and forgotten by time. But for a select few, retirement is just the beginning of a second, much more grounded life. Converting a plane into a home is the ultimate upcycling project, a blend of aerospace engineering and domestic comfort.
When we look at a fuselage, we don't see a tube. We see a pressurized, insulated, and incredibly durable shell.
The journey begins with transport. Moving a 150-foot structure across state lines is a logistical nightmare. Every bridge height and corner radius must be calculated. One wrong turn can end the project before it starts. The heavy clean begins. Years of weather, fuel, and time are blasted away, revealing the skin beneath. The interior stripping is brutal. Thousands of bolts, miles of wiring, and pounds of insulation must go.
What's left is a blank canvas, an aluminum cylinder that's surprisingly spacious once the overhead bins are gone.
The challenge is the curve. Standard furniture doesn't fit. Everything must be custom built to hug the walls.
Using wood softens the industrial feel. It creates a warmth that contrasts beautifully with the cold outer shell.
Temperatures in a metal tube can be extreme. We use aerogel and spray foam to keep it cozy year-round.
I kept the flight deck intact. It's the best home office in the world. I sit here and fly while I answer emails.
We reuse the original tracks for lighting and partition walls. It's about honoring the plane's history.
Plumbing is the trickiest part. You have to route pipes through the cargo hold beneath the floorboards. Yeah, that was a headache. Had to reroute everything down here.
Creative reuse is everywhere. This engine cowling is now a breakfast bar that seats 4 people comfortably.
Those iconic oval windows provide a unique perspective. You're not just looking outside, you're looking out of history.
The wings are the ultimate patios. Imagine having a 50-foot engineered to withstand 500-mile winds. Sustainability is a core pillar.
Powered by the sun and harvesting rainwater.
We use the original landing gear as the foundation. It's designed to handle a 200-ton impact, so it's not going anywhere.
The upper deck of a 747 is the ultimate master suite. It's private, quiet, and feels like a luxury penthouse.
The little details remain. The original signage adds a whimsical touch to the modern interior.
Location is everything. In Costa Rica, this vintage fuselage serves as a high-end hotel suite overlooking the ocean.
Here, the aluminum body protects against the tropical humidity better than traditional wood housing ever could.
I love entering my house through the original stairs. It feels like I'm boarding a private flight every single day.
Every plane home is a reflection of its owner. Eccentric, resilient, and utterly unique. Don't forget the cargo hold. It's the perfect climate-controlled basement for storage or even a workshop.
The aerodynamics that make them fly also make them incredibly efficient at shedding wind and rain.
These structures were built to survive the harshest conditions at 30,000 feet. A rainstorm on the ground is nothing.
At night, they look like fallen stars. The aesthetic is unmistakably futuristic, even if the plane is 50 years old.
Every piece of the aircraft can be reimagined.
It's about seeing the potential in every fastener and lever.
Could this be the future of housing? Repurposed fleets forming sustainable, fireproof communities?
But scaling up to a community, or even just finishing one home, requires monumental infrastructure.
Bringing high-speed internet and standard grid power to a machine built for jet fuel and 400 hertz electricity is a massive headache.
The wiring alone takes months. You are essentially tricking a commercial airliner into thinking it's a standard residential house.
There were days I asked myself why I didn't just buy a cabin. But then I'd look at the wings and remember.
I flew these birds in the 80s. To see one sitting here, silent, with a porch attached, it's surreal but beautiful.
Slowly, the hollow aluminum tube transforms. the ghosts of stressed travelers are replaced by the warmth of a modern home.
Entertainment areas take advantage of the long, unbroken sight lines.
Because the structure is basically a Faraday cage, we had to install internal Wi-Fi repeaters every 20 feet just to get a signal.
Every meal comes with a conversation starter.
When the trucks first brought it in, I thought it was an eyesore. Now, I bring all my out-of-town guests to look at it.
Storage is hidden everywhere. If there's an empty cavity behind a panel, we turned it into a closet.
The tapering tail section, once a cramped space for lavatories, makes for the ultimate cozy children's room.
These doors seal like a bank vault. Drafts simply do not exist in an airplane home.
Winter proves the concept. While traditional houses battle ice dams and drafty windows, the fuselage remains impenetrable. It looks like a spaceship that landed in a winter wonderland. Nature quickly accepts the giant metal intruder. It becomes part of the landscape.
Planes are meant to endure the elements. They flex, they shed water, they handle the cold. It's over-engineered for ground living.
The layout is inherently linear. It forces a minimalist, highly organized lifestyle.
Having a 2,000 square foot garage directly under your living room is a pretty nice perk too.
The wings act as massive awnings, providing permanent shade and shelter for outdoor gatherings.
It is industrial, it's bizarre, and it is completely functional. Just look at this thing.
It's the best party spot in the county. Where else can you eat potato salad under a Boeing?
As the sun sets, the aircraft takes on a new life. The polished metal reflects the colors of the sky.
For the owners, the novelty never really wears off. It's hard to believe this is home, but yeah, it's pretty special, isn't it?
These upcycled giants challenge our definition of home.
We build houses out of fragile wood and shingles. Maybe we should be looking at the scrapyards for our next generation of housing.
They are monuments to human ingenuity and a refusal to accept the status quo.
She served her purpose in the sky. Now, she's keeping a family safe on the ground. That's a good legacy.
It's the ultimate recycling project. Millions of pounds of aluminum saved from the smelter.
In a world of cookie-cutter houses and suburban sprawl, the airplane home stands alone. It's a testament to vision, stubbornness, and the dream of flight.
A machine built for motion, finally finding peace and stillness.
It's hard to believe this old.
Grounded, but still inspiring everyone who sees it. The journey is over, but the story continues.